Good morning, everybody. The concert today is the product of a whole year of work. You'll see all of our 4th and 5th grade students performing, as well as many 2nd and 3rd graders who are up here as well. And it's just such a joy to see our community come together today, the audience and the performers, and for us to have the opportunity to share our work with you. So please enjoy, and without further ado, I'd like to introduce Dr. Gibler.
Let's hear it again for our 4th graders in their first performance. I'm so proud of them. And I also want to just say that to execute a round with part independence like that on your instrument in your first year is no small achievement. So thank you so much, 4th grade band. That was excellent. Yeah. Next, you're going to hear our 5th grade band perform Ode to Joy, a classic we all know. One thing we've really been working on is expanding our dynamic range, meaning how loud and how soft we play for expressive effect. So listen for that in the 5th grade band's Ode to Joy. So for our next piece, I'm happy to invite our 4th grade back to the stage, and we are all going to perform together in a piece called Concerto for Triangle. And as you know, a concerto is a piece that features one special solo instrument. Now, we had something special planned for today, and our concerto soloist was Dr. Lightman. Unfortunately, he has a hangnail and is unable to play.
Extremely painful.
So, we've been fortunate to be able to call in an international soloist, one of renown, and I'm proud to introduce her now. And to do that, her contract stipulates that we actually have to provide some background music. So, if you'll please forgive me for a moment, I'm just going to get started here. There's also an introduction that I'm required by contract to say. So. from Cranberry, New Jersey. That's right, she is the radical ringer, the titan of triangle, Miss Jackson! Forty-one. Please silence your cell phones. 57.
It's now time for hand chimes, please. My name is Michael Joy. Among other things at Shipley, I direct the 4th and 5th grade hand chime choir. This group meets once a week at 7:40 in the morning, and I really thank the parents for getting your children here every week. We've had a great year. We're going to play two pieces for you today. The first one is called Afterthoughts, and I'm always interested in what titles mean. So I just happen to know the composer. She lives in Wisconsin, and I texted her this morning and said, "What did you mean by that?" So here's what she said. "I thought, when is my brain calm and most settled? And I came to the conclusion that it was often when I was reflecting back on my day, or on a moment or event. An afterthought." Afterthoughts by Sandra Ethan. I love the quiet, mellow sound that hand chimes make. They're lucky they don't have to worry about intonation or where their finger is on the fretboard, the fingerboard. But they do need to know when to come in at the right time. It's like a big puzzle. Each person has her own part, and they have to know exactly when to come in. Our second piece is called Follow Me. And musically, you'll hear one thing in the higher bells and then an imitation in the lower chimes, hence Follow Me by Judy Phillips.
Good morning, my name is Jonathan Mata. I'm the string orchestra director for the Shipley School. Our next group is going to be the fourth grade string ensemble. This is their first performance. Thank you.
Our next group is a fifth grade string ensemble, and we're going to perform for you today Trumpet Voluntary by Jeremy Clark. next group is a string chamber ensemble from the lower school. This group actually meet one time a week before school on Thursday. Thank you very much to all the parents. They made the effort to bring these students every Thursday before school. Really appreciate it. Lower school chamber ensemble, we're going to play today Birds. Our last piece is String Explosion. This is a combination between four different ensembles, or three different ensembles. And I want to say again, thank you very much to all the parents for their support. It's an amazing accomplishment for these students to play this level of music in the lower school. Thank you very much.
again. Thank you.
I'd like to invite the fourth grade chorus onto the risers at this point.
Stop cutting at me. No cutting. What? No cutting. Guys, Evan. No guys. Good job, Evan. Very scooching.
So, one of the things that makes choral music special is that we have words that we can use to communicate. We make beautiful music just as the band and strings and chimes do, but we now have lyrics to convey another type of message. Fourth grade has two pieces for you today. Our first is called the Coffee Song, which is a canon, and some adults in this audience who drink coffee every morning may find the lyrics, the message behind them familiar.
C-O-F-F-E-E, coffee is not for me. It's a drink some people wake up with, that it makes them nervous is no myth. Don't be caught waking up, clutching a coffee cup. C-O-F-F-E-E, coffee is not for me. It's a drink some people wake up with, that it makes them nervous is no myth. It's a drink some people waking up, that it shakes them nervous is no doubt. C-O-F-F-E-E, coffee is not for me. It's a drink some people wake up with, that it makes them nervous is no myth. It's a drink some people waking up, that it shakes them nervous is no doubt. Don't be caught waking up, clutching a coffee cup.
As Dr. Gibler said earlier, rounds are a really beautiful way to start teaching part singing. Our next song, Seagull, Seagull, is also a beautiful way to start teaching harmony for a choral ensemble. So please enjoy Seagull, Seagull.
Seagull, seagull, sit on the shore, sit on the shore, sit on the shore. Seagull, seagull, sit on the shore and sail on my Santiana.
I would now like to invite Cantara up on the risers.
Oh, for everybody to get off. Oh, wait, give me your pen. Johnny, no, wait. I know. This one doesn't work. If we mess up, I'm part of Sophia, so I get to all the time. Oh, yeah, Firefly's like
I would first like to give a brief shout out to Dan Del Duca, our wonderful science teacher, for helping us with a little. Our first song is called Firefly, and we wanted to try to bring the song to life, so he had some students work in the makerspace to create fireflies for our performance today. So please enjoy Firefly, and we've also been working a lot on dynamic contrast, so I hope you enjoy.
Fireflies shining in the night. Fireflies, spectacle of light, flashing and flickering, oh so bright. Firefly, shining in the night. Why are you hiding in the light of the day? Only igniting when the sun goes away. Flashing, flickering, flickering, flashing, flashing, flickering, firefly. Firefly, firefly, shining in the night. Firefly, firefly, spectacle of light, flashing and flickering, oh so bright. Firefly, shining in the night. Why are you hiding till the moon's in the sky? Only igniting when the evening is nigh. Flashing, flickering, flickering, flashing, flashing, flickering, firefly. Firefly, 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 shining in the night.
So Cantara is our last group who meets in the morning at 7:40 before school. So I would also like to thank the parents who make the effort to get their children here so early every Wednesday. Our next piece is a combination of Kumbaya and Peace Like a River. Please enjoy.
Someone's praying, Lord, Kumbaya. Someone's praying, Lord.
The last piece that Cantara is going to do is one that our younger singers are probably going to recognize. It's called Rizzledy Rozzledy, and there is some audience participation at the end. May I have a D, please? Okay, when you hear them sing Rizzledy Rozzledy, you're going to be their echo. Can we practice? Rizzledy Rozzledy. Hey, Bambassity. Nickety Nackety. Retrical quality. Okay, you are already experts and ready to rock and roll. It will be obvious. I will cue you.
I married my wife in the month of June. Rizzledy, rozzledy, meow, meow, meow. I carried her off in a silver spoon. Rizzledy, rozzledy, meow, meow, meow. Rizzledy, rozzledy, hey, mamassity, nickety, nackety, retrical quality, willaby, wallaby, meow, meow, meow. She combed her hair but once a year. Rizzledy, rozzledy, meow, meow, meow. With every rake she shed a tear. Rizzledy, rozzledy, meow, meow, meow. Rizzledy, rozzledy, hey, bambassity, nickety, nackety, electrical quality, willaby, wallaby, meow, meow, meow. She swept the floor but once a year. Rizzledy, rozzledy, meow, meow, meow. And for a broom she used a chair. Rizzledy, rozzledy, meow, meow, meow. Rizzledy, rozzledy, hey, bambassity, nickety, nackety, electrical quality, willaby, wallaby, meow, meow, meow. La 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 la. She churned the butter in dazzle boots. Rizzledy, rozzledy, meow, meow, meow. And for a dasher she used her foot. Rizzledy, rozzledy, meow, meow, meow. Rizzledy, rozzledy, hey, bambassity, nickety, nackety, electrical quality, willaby, wallaby, meow, meow, meow. The butter came out of grizzly gray. Rizzledy, rozzledy, meow, meow, meow. The cheese took legs and ran away. Rizzledy, rozzledy, meow, meow, meow. Rizzledy, rozzledy, hey, bambassity, nickety, nackety, electrical quality, willaby, wallaby, meow, meow, meow. She kept her shoes on the pantry shelf. Rizzledy, rozzledy, meow, meow, meow. If you want any more, you can sing it yourself. Rizzledy, rozzledy, meow,
Ready?
meow, meow. Rizzledy, rozzledy, hey, bambassity, nickety, nackety, electrical quality, willaby, wallaby, meow, meow, meow. Lie, 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 lie. Rizzledy, rozzledy, meow, meow, meow.
I know, we keep messing up. We messed up if you want to.
And I would lastly like to invite fifth grade chorus up to the risers.
That firefly's on. Not true. Not true. Not true. Jesus. It's finally someone turned it off. I'm on the crack. I didn't know that. Not true. Where's here? Not true. Goes here. Where's Natalie? Double trouble. Then Paige Sam. Then when I close down. No. Guys, scoot down. Last space. Don't sing the alto part. Okay, I'll try, Natalie. I'll try.
Thank you for being such a wonderful audience today. Fifth grade has 3 selections for you. The first is Double Trouble from the movie Harry Potter and the Prisoners of Azkaban. Dr. Lightman encouraged me to conduct with a wand today, but I unfortunately left it at home. I would like to invite a very special guest up to join us. Peyton Turner is a freshman in the upper school, but she came to Shipley in 4th grade, and that's when she started to learn the cello with Mr. Mata. And our next piece has a cello part, and I asked her to come play with us. So it's a pleasure to welcome her back to the lower school, and also to show everyone in the audience what hard work and determination can do with your instrument a few years down the line. And I also would like to welcome Sarah Antsack down as our soprano soloist for When I Close My Eyes.
When I close my eyes, then I can see. When I close my eyes, I'm alive. When I close my eyes, then I can see. And I am not afraid.
When I try to see the reasons why, if I ever could understand, I would find a home to let me try, and I am not afraid. Take me to the rivers, take me to the sea, climb the highest mountain and go there with me. When I close my eyes, then I can see, and I am not afraid. Now I am learning the magic within me, and that is the reason I'm standing so tall. Deep in my heart is a voice that is speaking. If I keep believing, then I will not fall. Take me to the river, take me to the sea, climb the highest mountain and go there with me. Take me where the wind blows. Take me to the sun. Take me to the sun. Take me to the river that flows to the sea. When I try to see the reasons why, if I ever could understand, I would find a home to let me try, and I am not afraid.
And I am not afraid.
Oh my God! I clapped.
So our final piece today is entitled Banjo Sam, and although I tried really hard to find a banjo player, it was not possible. So Mr. Mata is graciously playing the fiddle for us today, and Mr. Casilla is going to be playing the spoons, which is a really fun percussion instrument. So please enjoy Banjo Sam.
I just got 2 spoons.
And I want to say that most of the little friends sitting on the floor are going to recognize a song from music class hidden inside Banjo Sam. So let's see if you can find it.
It's probably the black snake.
Catfish, catfish swimming upstream. I asked that catfish where he'd been. I grabbed that catfish by the snout and turned that catfish inside out. Oh, oh, banjo sound. Oh, oh, banjo sound. Oh, oh, banjo sound. Oh, oh, banjo black snake, where are you hiding? Black snake, where are you now? As I was walking through the sea, where are you hiding? A black snake bit me on the knee. Where are you now? I grabbed the stick and swung myself. Where are you hiding? But I smacked right into a hornet's nest. Where are you? Ow! Oh, banjo sound. Oh, banjo sound. Oh, banjo sound. Oh, banjo As I was walking down the road, I met a terrapin and a toad, and every time that toad would sing, the terrapin cut the pigeon's wing. Dabba-dooba-dee-ba-dee-ba-da-doo-ba. Dabba-dooba-dee-ba-dee-ba-da-ba. Dabba-dooba-dee-ba-dee-ba-da-doo-ba. Dabba-dee-ba-do. Banjo sound. Banjo sound. Banjo sound. Banjo sound. Banjo sound.
And can I have all of our music teachers come stand out here? Just to be clear, by the way, I told Miss Jackson that she could wear a full-on wizard costume today, and she refused. And I am a better triangle player. Can we have a round of applause for all of our music teachers here? Mr. Givler, I'm going to come back to Miss Jackson, Mr. Marta, Miss Sue, Mr. Joy, and also can we have a round of applause for Mr. McDonald back here? And I'd like to say a special round of applause for Mr. Joy, who's retiring after 21 years at Shipley. As I announced last week, Miss Jackson is going to be moving on after 7 years at Shipley. She's the only music teacher I've ever known here, so I'm still trying to process this. And in thinking what to say, I asked a few kids to write something, and their words are way more articulate than mine, and these are their words. I did not edit anything. Miss Jackson, will you come up here?
Hi, I'm Kitsy and I'm in 5th grade. Miss Jackson started my year here at Shipley. She made me feel so welcome that I was actually excited about the summer being over. She is kind, funny, and she's extremely talented. She is very supportive to anyone that may need it. She even knows how to quiet down in 5th grade. It is always a good time with Miss Jackson around. It is almost impossible to not have a smile on your face with her there. This is what makes her so incredibly beyond amazing. I cannot give words to what a fun teacher she has been. The work she does means the world to us because she puts so much work into each and every song and lesson. I love hearing the songs she introduces to us because they're so amazing and incredibly creative. She puts so much work into each and every song and lesson to perfect them so that the kids are happy and learning. So if you think about it, her job is to help kids feel better when they might not be having their best day with music. Thank you, Miss Jackson, for making other people's days brighter and happier. Thank you for all that you do for them.
Hello, my name is Vivi Fu and I have been in Shipley since kindergarten. Miss Jackson is our great music teacher. She is a great singer and a great person. I love Miss Jackson for teaching one of my hobbies, music. I love her for all the memories of when I started learning from her in 1st grade. She is so caring and passionate about music and her students. I love music because it picked me up when I was down and it makes me feel alive. I love sad songs, persevering songs, songs that sound futuristic, and many songs Miss Jackson has taught us. Unfortunately, this is Miss Jackson's last year at Shipley. She was the best music teacher I ever had. Goodbye and thank you, Miss Jackson, for being the best music teacher you can be.
Hi, my name is Luke Howard. I adore music among many other things, and everyone knows that the thing that makes a subject great is the teacher. Our lovely choir and music teacher, Miss Jackson, is an amazing singer, teacher, guitarist, and all-around awesome person. To all of our despair, she will be leaving next year. I know, so sad. We all have made amazing memories with her, even if you just joined the school last week. She is so friendly and kind that you feel like you've known her for ages. She brings light and zest into the classroom and can tame any loud student with the sound of her singing voice. I know that some have played tons of fun games with her in younger grades, but I came in 5th grade this year. I only know about the amazing songs we get to sing and the wonderful, incredible talent that she unearths in ourselves, and we end up being a part of the splendor, taking part in the fun. We all love to have her around, and we will miss her so much when she leaves. Miss Jackson, you have done so much for us that we couldn't ask more than for you to look over all the students that you have inspired and that you have given the privilege of not only being your students, but your friends.
Can we have one loud round of applause for Miss Jackson? And before we go, one of our music teachers is standing over there. He didn't actually come over here. Can we give one round of applause to Mr. Casilia? Come over here. So I'm going to ask for parents to sit down, please, while we dismiss kids. And I want to thank all of the families for coming out. Thank you. Pre-K can go now. Thank you, everyone.